Hey guys, Brian and Aaron here from 5 to Go. Today we're talking about the holidays, Christmas, buying gifts for RVers, stuff like that.
Right.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Right? It's the time of year where a lot of us people on YouTube share lists of great gift ideas for RVers. And a lot of those lists are great. We have a lot of friends that make them. But we have a couple tips and tricks that a lot of people don't talk about.
About the terrible gifts for RVers, like things that you really shouldn't get for us.
Yep. And why. And
Yes.
some good alternatives.
Yes.
So before we get to our list, we have to say thank you to today's sponsor, which is Waggle. We did recently do a video all about Waggle, which is a remote pet monitor, and it actually would make a really good gift.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
especially if you have a pet.
Yep, and if you use our code, you get 50% off, so saving money on gifts is even better.
Yes.
Yeah, and we have a giveaway going for Waggle right now, and if you enter that before the end of November 2021, so I think you have about another day and a half, you can win a free one, and we will ship it to you from ourselves with some goodies in it.
Exactly, and free gifts are always wonderful.
Are the best gifts. All right, so on to the list.
Onto the list of terrible gifts to get for RVers.
Terrible gifts. The first one here is kind of going to set the theme, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want there to be a caveat before we get there.
Yeah.
We love this gift.
We do.
We
Oh, yeah,
appreciate this
We're
gift.
diving straight into it. We're throwing my brother under the bus.
And we have had this gift for 3 Christmases now. We love it so much we still have it.
We do. It's behind us in the bay. We'll show
It's
you
in the
just a
bay.
minute.
It's a little bit easier now that we have the motorhome and we can keep it in a specific place in there.
We're gonna change how we're talking about this. Them.
Oh.
Because there are 2 very large,
Very heavy
cornhole boards. My brother has gotten into woodworking, or got into woodworking a few years ago, and he was making cornhole boards for people. And he was like, you guys have a YouTube channel, I'm gonna like paint these and brand them. He put our logo on them.
Like stenciled our logo on them.
Yeah.
They are like handmade, labor of love, wonderful gifts.
But they're made out of 2x4s and plywood, and they're
so
huge.
heavy. So heavy.
So category number 1 of things to not get people, even though they may be awesome gifts, heavy,
Large.
huge, large things.
Brian,
live
you
in an
have to
RV.
show them though. You have to show
Yes.
them the picture of where we had to fit them in the
The
travel trailer.
Yeah, they went under Ben's crib.
It was the only place they
It was
would
the
fit.
only place we could find enough space, because they did not fit in the pass-through storage.
Right.
We couldn't leave them in the back of the truck because they would just get rained on and fall apart. So the only place we could find was underneath Ben's crib.
Yep.
So luckily in the motorhome we have this pass-through storage here.
Let me go open it.
Yep, let's go check it out. So we have this pass-through storage. It is a mess. Just
It's not that bad. We've got stuff out.
before you look in there, it's a mess, right? Okay, we're good. We have most of the chairs.
Yeah, I was gonna
out
say
now.
most of it's out already.
So there they are. There's 2 of them. Luckily, we have a pass-through thing. This is our little wagon, but they wouldn't fit anywhere else.
No.
That is literally the only place in this RV they will fit.
Yeah.
So big, heavy, awesome gifts, no matter how awesome, either come up with something else, or I know it kind of spoils the surprise, but talk to the person, talk to the owner of the RV or whatever, and just make sure that they have room for it.
These were a complete surprise to us, so we were like,
Yeah, we
Thank you.
We went home for Thanksgiving in the van. Like, we had to get them back home.
oh yeah,
in
we
the
had to
van.
like put them in like weird ways because the dog was in the van and everything, and so we had to like
Oh.
find interesting ways to get them back to the
Yeah.
RV.
Yep.
It was a little challenging.
I love my brother.
He's great, and we love them. We still have them, but
Yep.
they've
Okay.
been a little challenging.
So moving on to the second thing that I guess this one more is for everybody that has children, but it just magnifies it in an RV.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Don't get things that make noise. Don't get things that take batteries.
Or toys that have a million tiny parts.
Yeah. Aaron bought Brooke some, what were those,
LOL
surprise
stuff.
things?
But I didn't know what they were. Like, this was when they first came out. And so I was like, oh, I'll get all of these little things for her.
It was like an egg of this big, and it had 100 pieces in it. I am always afraid of little pieces and stuff like that and Legos and whatnot getting under slides, because we've seen some horrible photographs of, like, something will get under a slide, you run it out or in, and it just grabs the floor and rips it to shreds.
Oh.
So lots of little pieces, that's not great. Outdoor stuff is a little better, but again, storage might be an issue.
Yeah, make sure that it's not too big or it like fits in nicely somewhere or something like that.
And things that make noise. If you think those are annoying in a house,
oh my gosh, they're so much more annoying.
try having them annoying in a 37-foot box.
Yes. But on the flip side of that, there are so many things that you can get travelers.
Yeah.
Like experiences, like money to go towards experiences or buy tickets for an event or something like that, or even like gear that
For the kids.
Yeah, that you might find a really cool like camping chair that is all theirs and they will just love that it's theirs and you got it for them, or their hiking boots or whatever, but something that they'll see and use every day and they'll be like, Grandma got this for me, and then they have a connection to you and it's just something that they'll actually use, and it's okay if that takes up space.
And another great category of things is if the kids that you're getting presents for like certain restaurants or certain treats, or if they're coming to Florida for the winter, there's Disney gift cards. So there are all sorts of things, and we really try to stress with our friends and family that want to buy stuff for the kids, experiences. Hey, someone that recognized us just drove by.
Oh.
We really try to stress with our friends and family to lean towards experiences.
Or things that are consumable.
Or consumables over things.
Right. Another kind of terrible gift idea is to buy like decorative surprises for your RVer. Like things to put on the walls or towels or things like that that might be seasonal, might not be, whatever. I would just check with them before you buy it. I know that it kind of destroys the surprise and whatnot, but this is the only wall that we have in here, and it has a huge picture on it. So there's no place to like hang a towel that isn't in the way.
We do have that door back there that the kids' photos are on.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only like usable hanging wall space.
There's not a lot.
There's nothing in here.
For sure.
There are no walls.
There's no walls, and there's no place to like store linens or anything like that aren't a daily use kind of thing when you're full timing. Now, if you have an RVer who likes to go out and do things just for like specific holidays, you're probably fine with getting them holiday decor or holiday like things to decorate with. Yep. We just, as full timers, don't have a lot of space, and our storage is taken up with like living things.
Yeah.
So
like a lot of the other things, it really is ask ahead or know what you're buying the stuff for. It sounds impersonal.
Ask.
Sounds impersonal, but that's kind of the reality of it.
Right. Because I don't want you to give me like a beautiful gift that I absolutely love and then not be able to use it because I don't have any space to store it.
Right.
And then I feel bad on all counts because I probably really liked it and you gave it to me. So,
Another thing you might be tempted to get in RVer is some gear. Because y'all know when you buy an RV, it is not ready to go.
You need so many things.
If you're lucky, it comes with a power cord.
Right.
Yeah. So you still need all the hoses and all the things and the knickknacks and the camping gear and just, it's an endless list. And you guys know we have done multiple videos recommending, the stuff that we use, the stuff that we've kind of,
And the stuff that you don't need.
Things you don't need. Yeah, and it's really like a trial by fire. Like our lists, we use the stuff for a long time and then we recommend what we like. But it's easy to say, hey, we're looking for camping chairs or we're looking for any number of things, and then Aunt Susie goes into Camping World and they feed her the lines and they get her to buy the most expensive thing, and it might not be the best of the thing in that category.
No.
Again, it kind of ruins the surprise.
Maybe ask somebody to make you a list of the things that they want, and they can give you the specific brands and the stuff that they've researched and know that they need for their specific rig, because you might get something that doesn't even work on their rig.
Yeah, there could be compatibility issues.
Right,
I didn't even think about that,
If you don't want them to know exactly what you're getting, maybe just ask them for a list of things that you could get.
And there is, a lot of RV stuff is on Amazon, and normally that's the best place to get it for the price.
Right.
There is a great feature. You can build a list of things on Amazon and share that list with friends and family. We do that with the kids.
We do.
We'll build lists for friends and family on Amazon, and when you share it out, if someone buys an item from that list, the person who made the list won't see that anything was bought.
Right.
But other people that go and look at the list will be able to see that that item is no longer
Available. Or they won't even show on the list for them. Yeah.
So if you have things that you want, like if people are asking you for ideas, or if you want ideas for someone for RV stuff, ask for an Amazon list. It's actually a really nice way to do that.
And you get exactly what you need.
You get exactly what you want, but you don't know, like there's still some surprise in it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Absolutely. You've heard this whole list. You probably think we're kind of like Debbie Downers.
We're trying to ruin Christmas.
We're trying to ruin Christmas. But there are things that you can get that don't take up space. And if your friends or your family are traveling RVers, that you can get that will make their travels easier.
You know what the best gifts are? They're ones that every time the person uses it, they're like, this is a great gift.
Yes.
So here's a couple things that they will use a lot.
So you can buy memberships. Some of them are really expensive.
Right.
And some of them aren't, like for an annual use of something. So like there's a thing called Harvest Hosts. There's a thing called Passport America, Boondockers Welcome. There's a bunch of things. You guys know we've talked about Thousand Trails before. If you're looking to get a little bit bigger of a gift, or you can get zone passes with Thousand Trails that let the people camp for free. Kind of thing in a certain zone of the country, or you can buy like a big membership if you're looking for a really big gift that allows them to kind of go across the country and make.
That's a really big gift.
That's a really big gift.
A zone pass, I think, is $600 or $700 now.
Right.
And they could use it
for the entire year.
Pretty much unlimited nights for a year.
Right.
We have information about that in the links down below, or 5togo.com/TT.
Right.
But like she said, Boondockers Welcome is a network of people that have just offered up, a spot on their land
that you can go in.
That you can just go and stay. There's also Harvest Hosts. That is a lot of breweries, wineries,
golf courses,
museums, airports,
places around the country that you can go and stay for a night, and you just patronize there. Patronize?
Yeah.
It's
the positive use of the word, yeah.
Yes, you just buy things at their winery or whatever as kind of a thank you. And some of them you can even help like work the farm if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's just kind of a nice way to free camp. So,
right.
Like I said, if you're driving around and you use Boondockers Welcome or you use Harvest Host and it was like a fantastic experience, you did good, Aunt Susie.
That's right.
Right, yeah, and
right.
I think they're on sale right now. They're normally just $100 for a year.
Right.
So
I mean, it's not a huge thing.
Yeah.
If you know that this one might be more with kids, but I guess if you really liked museums and stuff, you could use this. Reciprocal passes. So you can go to your local zoo or aquarium or science museum or whatever, and you can buy a reciprocal pass. And they usually come in like a family size, or you can buy them for 2 people, but we usually would get the family one. And then you can use them at different museums and places, zoos, aquariums, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes for a discount, sometimes for free admission, and that adds up a lot because when you have 5 people in your family and they all have to pay for, you have to pay to get all of them in now because they're big. That can really make a beautiful day that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. To go and explore, and those usually are across the entire nation. Yeah, that you can use passes and stuff.
If you buy one of the reciprocal passes, you'll actually get a list, and it's broken down by state of where everything is. So links to all of this stuff are in the description below. If you have any questions, join us on Discord.
Yep, ask questions in Discord. We are always in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of discussions in Discord. 5togo.com/Discord. We talk about travel all the time. We talk about RV tips. We talk about gear.
And there's lots of like new Discord users because I didn't use Discord before this. And so if you're a little apprehensive about getting into Discord and what it is, just join. We'll walk you through it. We're all really nice and patient and kind and stuff.
When you join, just say hey in the Campfire channel. And then
say, hey, I'm new.
Questions.
I need help.
So thank you again to our sponsor for today's video, Waggle. Again, I think it would be a good gift.
I think it's a good gift,
especially if you win a free one by entering our giveaway.
Don't forget to do that.
Thank you also to our amazing Roadrunners.
Yes.
That would make a good gift, actually. You could get someone that is really into RVing an annual Roadrunners membership on Patreon for as little as $24.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they get access to like behind the scenes videos that we do. We do live streams. We're doing all sorts of activities and caravans and fun stuff.
Get-togethers, yeah.
Yeah, so that's also a great gift. And thank you to all of our current Roadrunners.
Absolutely.
There's some right here, actually. All right, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh, Vlogmas. Vlogmas starts December 1st.
Coming. I'm so excited.
See you in December.
Bye.